Today, I'm going to be talking about how to read cosmetics ingredients labels, and I'm going to be using Clinique's dramatically different moisturizing lotion with pump as an example. So in Europe and the UK, for now, all the ingredients have to be listed in an order of the concentration. So the stuff that is most in the lotion or the cream is at the top. The stuff that is at the bottom is the least used ingredient. In the USA, well, there is an exception though. If your ingredient is in the product at 1% or less, then it's a bit of a free-for-all, and I'll talk about that a bit later. So the names of the things that are in the product are not easily read. They're called INCI, International Nomenclature for Cosmetic Ingredients. It just means that you have to abide by a set naming of ingredients. You can't just make stuff up, and that is why we have a brand called INCI List. It's all about the ingredients. You've got to know what you're buying. So let's dive into this Clinique example. So this is a moisturizer, pretty standard. The first ingredient is going to be water. Normally, depends how thick the moisturizer is, but up to 70 bit more percent of the ingredients will be water. In this example, we've got mineral oil as the second thing. Lots of large companies use this as ingredient. It doesn't go off. It doesn't cause skin irritation, but it does come from petroleum. Glycerin is always in there as a high ingredient for moisturizers. It's a humectant. It binds water to the skin. It's quite cheap. Petrolatum, again, it's an oil-based kind of occlusive agent. So lots of even high-end stuff has this as an ingredient, and dermatologists recommend it, but it's just a cheap ingredient. And stearic acid is an emulsifier. Emulsifiers, and you normally have more than one in skincare, combine water with oil. Stearic acid is an interesting one because it's also found naturally in your skin, and it helps lock in moisture to your skin, so it's a good one. After the top 5 ingredients, the rest of the stuff in there, you want to look out for things that are called out with brackets and stuff. These are the star ingredients. These are the things that actually do the magic, but they're only in there in small percentages. Anything that looks a bit sciencey is probably an emulsifier, a thickener, something that binds it, creates shelf life. So don't look at that, but look at the other things that look a bit Latin-y and have brackets. That's the stuff that's gonna make a difference to your skin. So in this case, we've got urea, lovely ingredient. I've talked about it in the past. You've got lanolin, which is from the sheep of a wool. My sister swears by it. It's in Elizabeth Arden's 8-hour cream, and yeah, it locks in moisture. We've got barley extract, we've got cucumber extract, we've got sunflower oil, which I like. I use a lot in my skincare. And if you get down to things, long words that look like phenoxyl ethanol, these are preservatives, and you can't use them above 1% normally. And anything that starts with Cl, that's a colour, and anything that's got an asterisk and looks like linalool, that's it means that there's a fragrance in there, there's an essential oil in there, and we have to call out, there's 26 of them, these essential oil components that might irritate your skin. So work from the top, work from the bottom. Look at the top 5. If there's anything that looks like an active ingredient in the top 5, that's a winner. But anything that has millions and millions of ingredients, stay away from it. It's just a scam.